What's going on, guys? Here we are with Ryan Lloyd Gilpin, my boy.
How you doing, my brother?
Good, man. I'm so happy to see you. We're so happy to have you here. So we have Ryan as our first guest in our top 4 series. So our top 4 series basically is we're going to bring Ryan because Ryan loves cars. Actually, I met Ryan because of cars. So we share our days from BMWs, and he's had so many different type of cars, and it's awesome when we talk about cars. So we have him here, and we're going to ask him our top 4. So we're gonna bring a category up to Ryan. We're gonna see what car he likes in that category, what would be the ultimate car for him in that category. He's gonna share us which car, what he feels is like to share with you guys who are also car enthusiasts. So, and we have a bonus question for him at the end. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. So Ryan, you ready?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, so the first class of car we're gonna give Ryan with no rules, no parameters, is gonna be classic car. So what would be like your ultimate classic car?
Ultimate classic, honestly, I would say the Eleanor. Like, love the Eleanor. Like, when I saw the Eleanor on Gone in 60 Seconds, it was like, oh my God, this car is nuts. The sound of that thing is amazing. Muscle can't go wrong with it. As a classic, I will have to say that.
So, all right, so Eleanor, Gone in 60 Seconds, Nicolas Cage. That movie was crazy. Honestly, that was the first time I've seen such. I always liked old Mustangs, but man, that Eleanor was just. Man, like, I don't think pictures ever do justice for that, all right?
You gotta hear that car, and you gotta like really see it in person. It's insane.
Yeah, all right, so muscle car. All right, Ryan, first one. Now, we got class number 2. That is gonna be daily. What would be the ultimate daily for you? No budget, but I guess checks all the boxes.
I'm gonna have to go with, by far, the Mercedes G-Wagon. Love that car. Love that car. It's a perfect daily. It has amazing sound, amazing body. The engine sounds amazing. The exhaust is just the fact that it's on the sides of the car, the driver's side and the passenger side. So it doesn't matter where you're sitting on the car, you feel it rumble underneath your feet. It's just a very intense, aggressive car, and the space that's in the back of the trunk, it's amazing.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I think also too, I think a lot of people don't know is because they know G-Wagons luxury cars, but we know well, man, they're really good off-roaders too. Yeah. So they kind of do everything, especially when you live over there where everything is flooded.
That was another thing too. Like every time when it's flooded and I have to see any floods around the city of Miami, that car just skirts right off. Yeah. It's a great feeling. This is a fun car.
All right, daily. I kind of go with you. Now we have a conflict of interest in this, but we're going to keep the G-Wagon in his daily class. So, because I'm going to be able to use it again for the next one. But the next one's going to be, what is your ultimate SUV truck dream car?
SUV truck dream car. Honestly, right now, I'm going to go with that new Ferrari. That new Ferrari Suicide Doors. I mean, obviously I haven't seen it much in person, but right now I'm thinking hands down, that's going to take the cake right now. It's going to be one of the most talked about SUV cars, period.
Yeah, I agree with you. They're coming out with V8 and V12 options, so I'm excited to see one of them in person. We're going to put a video of it there or a picture of it there so you can see what it's like. And I have to agree with you. I'm excited to see what it is, especially how long Ferrari made us wait for that. I mean, I'm excited to see what is the hype all about. I've already seen some people do reviews on it, but I want to see it in person. So, all right, so now you ready for the last one?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so last one's going to be, and this last class, which I think is all our favorites, hyper or exotic. Which one would be? It could be a hypercar or a supercar, doesn't matter. But which one would it be out of all the ones that exist?
You know, I'm honestly thinking Bugatti Chiron per sport all day. You're getting luxury, you're getting performance. It's like you're graduating from what a Benz looks like into a better version of it. You know, it's a car that hands down is just appealing. It's just everything about it. The sound, what is it? It's a W16.
W16,
yeah. It's just a whole next level of a car. Yeah. And the fact that it's the interior, like you could play around with the designs. I seen one the other day. It had like a black side on the right passenger side of the car, and it was a blue side right down the middle.
That's rowdy.
Like, you know, the driver had blue and the passenger had black. It was just different. Yeah. And to me, the experience, like cars is all about experiences. If you're gonna spend that type of money, the experience has to be there. Yeah. And now the car, you know. No, I have to say too. The Koenigsegg Gemera, it's like just a hypercar with 4 seats in it, and you know you get that experience. But honestly, you know, Koenigsegg is more of an art piece, more so than a driving piece. I feel like a Bugatti, you can drive it, you can enjoy it, you can take, you know, over the world with that car.
Yeah, I have to say Bugatti is really fire, and sadly, they don't make them no more. So if you're looking to buy one,
You got to come to your stable.
I gotta pay up, you know. So, but yeah, man, it's crazy. They sold the last one, I think, sold for like 10.5 million or something like that. Right? They made the last one like a special edition, but man, the Bugatti is fired. Like you said, W16, you get comfort, you get speed, you kind of get everything, and you get the experience because it's cool. Like you can, like I've seen some people, like even like Manny Koshman, how they can spec them in different ways. Obviously, he collabed with Hermes and stuff, but still, like it's crazy. You have like no limit of how you can build your Bugatti. So that's sick, man. I'm gonna have to give him now. We always like to have a bonus question. So we have a bonus question special for Ryan that we're going to always share with all the top fours. Now, to you, and all of your experiences from growing as a child all the way to how you are now, what is the ugliest car that you have seen? Or maybe you're like, oh my God, like how in the world would that car even become a car?
Jeez. Honestly, I really feel like one of the ugliest cars, and I see them often around Miami. It's funny as hell. It's oh man, I forgot the name. It's definitely between a, you know, they might take offense to it, but you know, it's one of those you know, PT Cruisers.
Oh my God, Chrysler PT Cruiser. Oh man,
I just can't stand looking at that car.
It is ugly.
Yeah.
It's just no, and it's like obviously I didn't see it growing up, but wow, that car there just not it. It's just not it.
I have to agree. It is a pretty ugly car. And then I think Chevy made a replica of it called the HHR, which that one's ugly too. But if you have a PT Cruiser, we have nothing against you as a person. We're just not.
You like what you like.
Yeah,
you know,
right?
Just my preference is I'd rather go for a Fiat. You know, like, I'm just saying.
yeah, no, man, that is pretty funny. Well, that concludes our top four series. We guys show support, comment who you think else we should invite on top four series. And Ryan, for real, it's been a pleasure to have you. And I love seeing all the car stuff and sharing our car passion together since day one.
Absolutely.
So man, follow Ryan. He's a car guy. If you love cars, get to know him. He's always doing crazy stuff to cars. So we appreciate you, man.
Appreciate
love
you,
you, bro.
Love.
All right, guys.
Peace.
Follow. Bye.